Chapter 2. Well, I've been researching, I've been reading. Apparently we need to tackle the IDR frame, the keyframe, the E frame. So this is a chunk of code starting for 00000001. Okay, we will need, so first I trim the video. I just put trim to the first 7 seconds. For that I use ffmpeg library. I will put the code down in the description of the video. Second, I did another thing with ffmpeg, which is to convert to raw H264. Why this? Because I need to find the raw null units. I need to make them visible, so it will be more handy to work with, to data mosh. So let's just try to cut what is in between of two iframes. So for instance, here we are in my hex editor, and I'm going to look for these values, the 00000165, and here we have one. So we are going to highlight this, and look, it is represented by a space E. So we're going to highlight this. Yeah. And let's go to find the next one. And the next one is here. We're going to highlight it again, just because we love pink color. And we are going to select what is in the middle. It's a bunch of code, mate. Here we go. So, gone, save. And now, thing is, we need to convert back to this raw file to the to MP4. So for that, I'm going to use again ffmpeg. The code is, well, let me show you. I'm running this in the terminal. The code is that simple as that. I run it. So let's take a look. Here we have our data mosh video. Part 2. Instead of an E-frame, we're going to glitch the motion, the vector motion frames. We need to modify. We need to find the 0000000141. These encapsulate the P frame. So yeah, let's go. Instead of 55, we need to go for the 41. Here we have a 41. Let's color code these to, I don't know, let's say some red. And let's go to find the next one. So also highlight this selection. Now, instead of, here it is. Instead of deleting, we are going just to copy and paste. We're going to duplicate 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, let's save that. Let's go to the terminal and run command again, but changing the name of the file. Here we have the video. Let's check it out. This is the final O underscore O. This is it. Oh, if you pay close attention, there is a glitch. Wait, let's just. Do you see? Subtle, but beautiful. I think I love more this one, the motion glitch. Okay, let's try to make this while. Let's just, instead of copying the entire chunk of code between one p frame and the other, let's just, and now let's just run again this conversion. Let's just use final2.mp4. Whoa! I'm going to convert again the raw file, because I think I didn't properly undo until the last one. So this looks like, okay, let me see if I have the let's try to rebuild the original version. Oh, now we have the P motion only. So did you see that? It's stuttering, like tick, 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 tick. I love it. Back to square one. We're going to data to transform with my video again into a raw H264 format. This is the line of code. ffmpeg, I'm calling the library. This is the input, data motion, this is my file. With this I am pulling off the audio, I am copying the video, and then with this I am converting the MP4 to Annex B, which is to highlight and bring to the surface the raw the data we need. So let's go. Let's open this with the hex fin. Let's go. Okay. So now again we need to find the 00000141. Here we go. And we're going to highlight this. Let's go to the next. Let's highlight this section again. And now we're going to copy and paste so we can appreciate this effect more concisely. Okay, I don't know how many I lost track of how many times I copied out, but here we are. And now we're going to reconvert our to MP4. Let's put a P motion here. Here it is. Go. And what happened? For sure there is no more audio. Well, I don't know. I didn't see any good data mesh effect. Let's just back to square one. You know what? I'm going to just to double check. Do we have the original version of the file? Ah, now we have the data meshed. Well, do you see this stuttering effect? That's what we are looking for. Ah, we are learning together here, folks. So, what? I thought before I copied a bunch of times the code, and now I didn't do. I have the. I don't know. I'm lost in the woods of data motion reality. Let's go back to square. I thought I'm in square one. Let's find the next one. You know what? Let's find the next one. Let's try to. Yeah, but now. Okay. You know what? I'm going to use a couple of zeros before. Okay. Let's going to highlight this with green. Go to the next one. Hey, go to the next one. Here we put it on green together. And let's try to, where is the previous green? Here it is. Let's try to recopy that a couple of times. It was like 5 times. Save it, close. Transform the X video into MP4. Let's see what happened. Okay, I'm confused. I recopy a bunch of code, a bunch of times, the same chunk of code, and it is not stuttering as it was before. Or I am losing something here. Why this version is much more, is what we are, I mean, I was expecting to have this kind of glitch. Okay. Well, definitely we're going to have a chapter 3 because we are not mastering the technique of data motion. So see you next one, guys.